I never thought a single hitch would change my life forever. My name's Amelia, and I was 18 when the world decided to throw me into a situation I had no clue I could survive. That night, I was walking along Route 66, just outside Flagstaff, Arizona, my thumb out, hoping someone would stop. My backpack was light, my stomach empty, and my mind even emptier. I'd been on the road for weeks, escaping my father's rage, my stepmother's coldness, and a life that felt like it was never meant for me. I had a rule: stay invisible, stay quiet, and never get involved. I thought I had mastered it. Then I saw her, a female biker, maybe 22, with jet black hair tucked under her helmet, riding a cherry red Harley that gleamed even under the dim streetlights. She was taking a sharp turn near the gas station when a van skidded behind her. Two men jumped out, their intentions clear in the way they moved, fast, predatory. Without thinking, my feet moved before my brain could catch up. "Hey!" I yelled, stepping in front of her bike. The bigger man lunged, and I shoved him back with every ounce of adrenaline in my body. He stumbled, swearing, while his partner swung a crowbar at me. I ducked just in time, feeling the air rip past my head. She cut the engine and slid off the bike, eyes wide. "What are you doing?" I yelled, chest pounding. "Standing between you and those idiots." For a few seconds, time froze. I could feel the heat from the van, the smell of asphalt, the tension vibrating in my bones. My hands were trembling, but I didn't back down. I had to make a choice: run and survive, or stay and maybe get killed. I stayed. The fight didn't last long. I managed to throw one of them against the van, and the other, startled, ran back to the driver. I grabbed her arm. "Get on your bike!" She hesitated. Then the world exploded in engine roars. It was them. I didn't know who they were yet, but I felt it in my chest, the unmistakable hum of power, leather, and gasoline. Dozens of motorcycles, headlights cutting through the night like knives, engines vibrating through the asphalt. The men who had tried to attack us froze. The bigger one looked around, saw the bikers pouring out of the darkness, and bolted into his van. His partner ran after him. We were safe. But I was shaking like a leaf. Who are they?" she asked, voice trembling. I shrugged. "I think you're about to find out." Then the lead biker, a mountain of a man with silver hair and tattoos that told decades of road wars, rode up beside us. He threw back his helmet, and his eyes, sharp, calculating, dangerous, met mine. "You okay, kid?" he asked. Yeah, I think so." He looked at the girl, then back at me. "You didn't run. That's brave. That's rare." She pulled off her helmet, hair damp from sweat and wind. "Thanks," she whispered. "Name's Ranger," he said. "You saved my niece, and nobody hurts my family. Nobody. Not tonight, not ever." I swallowed hard, unsure if he was angry or impressed. Maybe both. The next morning, I woke up on the side of the road trying to convince myself that what happened was a dream. Then my phone buzzed. 137 missed calls from a number I didn't recognize. I dialed back. "Ethan, this is Ranger. You saved my niece. Meet us at the old gas station outside town. Don't be late." I thought it was a prank, maybe a trap, but something in the tone, calm, commanding, but not cruel, made me grab my backpack and run. By the time I reached the station, the rumble hit me before I even saw them. Over 100 motorcycles, engines screaming in unison, circling the station like wolves marking territory. They stopped, and Ranger stepped forward. "Kid, you don't know what you did last night. You didn't just save Sarah. You saved honor. And in our world, honor isn't forgotten." I swallowed hard. I didn't do anything. You stood when most would run. That makes you one of us, in spirit at least." He interrupted, scanning the bikers. "No one leaves here hurt. Not today." Then the bikers dismounted. Leather clinking, boots on asphalt, a wall of protection forming around me. I swallowed hard. "Kid," Ranger said softly, "pick someone's hand. Anyone. You're under our protection." I don't understand. He chuckled, a sound that rattled my bones. Belonging is earned, and you just earned it. One of the bikers handed me a helmet. He said, "You rode with us last night in spirit. Now you ride in steel." I looked at the girl Sarah, smiling nervously. She held out her hand. I took it. She squeezed tight. "Thank you," she whispered. Ranger placed a hand on my shoulder. "Kid, you saved someone tonight. That's worth more than any paycheck, more than any road we ride. You'll never forget this, and neither will we." The bikers formed a protective wall around the gas station, engines humming, metal and leather gleaming in the morning sun. I felt something I hadn't felt in years. Safe, protected, seen. Hours later, we all rode out together. The girl on our bike, me on the back of Ranger's cousin's bike, 100 bikers behind us. The road stretched ahead long and endless, but for the first time, it felt like it led somewhere good. And I knew, deep down, that one choice, one stand, had changed everything. I had stepped in, risking everything, for a girl I didn't even know. And the world, or at least this one circle of warriors on wheels, had stepped back to protect me. For the first time, I understood that courage, no matter how small, is always noticed. And sometimes, the universe repays bravery with an army of leather and chrome.